In today's video, we are boarding a luxury train here in the Peak District. Living our best life, we're going to be rolling through the Derwent Valley Hills here in Derbyshire, whilst having afternoon tea in style.
Oh, and you guys are invited. So sit back, relax, get your Sunday best on as we take you on a journey through a heritage line known as Peak Rail.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, my name is Kyle.
And I'm Hayley.
And in today's special video, we are back out exploring the Peak District. So for those of you who are regular viewers of the channel, you've probably clocked we are not wearing the usual attire that we do for our videos. We've ditched the North Face gear, we've ditched the hiking boots, and we have instead put on our Sunday best despite it being a Saturday. The plan for today is not to hike up hills and get hot and sweaty. We are instead going to live our best life and roll straight through them. But it might not all be smooth sailing. So today then, if we haven't already told you, we are in a place called Rowsley or Rowsley. Not really sure on the correct.
Definitely Rowsley.
Correct pronunciation. I did do some research. The jury's still out on the internet. We're from Derbyshire and even we don't know. But I'm going to say Rowsley for this video because whatever. Today then, this is where we are, and we are right on the very eastern border of the Peak District. Throw it up on the map so you can see exactly where that is. This is the gateway to the national park. And the plan for today is we're going to hop onto a rather fancy train, hence the outfits. We're going to have a little slice of afternoon tea, and you guys are invited along for the ride. Okay, whilst we've got Rowsley South Station actually kind of all to ourselves, it's nice and quiet, let's give you guys a mini station tour of this somewhat mini station by a mini person.
I'll do it. Right, so Rowsley South Station has pretty much everything you need. First thing that we come across is a refreshments area, and the refreshments area is basically a little cafe, and they do all day breakfast, cooked foods and bits and bobs. And then if you follow me, so here we get to the ticket office where you can get all your tickets and bits and bobs, and there's even a toilet. Toilets.
So you guys know that we like to let you know if there's going to be facilities on site. There is absolutely facilities on site at this mini station. So there's men, there's women, and I believe, yeah, there's also disabled access toilets as well, which is just good to know. So something that we have noticed whilst we've been out and about on Rowsley South Station is that there is also disabled access on the trains themselves. I believe they can set up a bit of a ramp. We've seen some wheelchairs inside the trains as well. I think there's like a special cart that they've put out for people, so if you are a wheelchair user, you can still totally come and do this and have a good time as well.
Moving on, we have a little gift shop. So if you're looking to get something to remember your time at Peak Rail, they have lots of little bits and bobs in there, so you can pick up whatever you want just as a memory from your time being at the Peak Rail. And whilst you're waiting for your train, there is even an exhibition and waiting room. Let's go and have a look.
It's quite the smell in here. It's definitely old. It's actually inside an old train carriage by the looks of things. But there's all kinds of pictures and I guess information, facts, history, all that good stuff. So if you sat here waiting for your train for a little while, you've definitely got plenty of things to read. I'm there. I wish it was our bacon cob.
Yeah, but we've got something nice to eat.
Having a cheeky coffee before the train. That's absolutely molten.
I don't think I've got any taste buds left.
It'll do. It'll serve as well before the Prosecco anyway. We sat drinking our rather hot cups of coffee whilst patiently waiting to swap them out for Prosecco. when we noticed our steam train finally rolling up to the station, bang on time, and with the restaurant car in tow. And before we knew it, we had a train to catch.
Hello. What's your... Kyle?
Yeah.
Brilliant. You're on table 13 and you're just down there for me.
Thank you very much. I'm very glad that we put on our best, our Sunday best, because how fancy is this train?
So fancy.
Gonna live our best life today, I think.
So the total cost that we paid for today was £80, and that was £40 each. That includes your train fare and your afternoon tea. Is it worth it? I guess we'll find out.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat sometimes function. And when I'm looking for that conclusions that I do. So hard to find and seem impossible to score. So I dream of to something
We're off.
that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a fool.
What's in there? Is that tea?
I think it's
Yeah.
Would you like some milk, sir?
Next table, you're whisking me. The lights were dim as our eyes met moves on.
So the sandwiches are so good. They've got salmon and I believe there's ham and maybe some egg sandwiches and cheese and pickles. So can't wait to tuck in. Right guys, so we've literally just smashed sandwiches. They were really good, but we have a selection of cakes. We've just eaten the carrot cake, and we've got red velvet left, and I think there's a lemon cake as well, and then after that we have some scones.
But everyone's such a bore. Out of a sudden, you came through the door.
Relaxing with our afternoon tea, the train reaches its halfway point as it rolls into Darlydale station.
And forevermore, I'd like to share that vintage.
The train has just pulled into Darlydale station, I believe. That's currently where we're at. And while it stopped and it's not moving, I thought I'd take a little moment just to tell you a little bit about Peak Rail in general, because they offer various different weekends that you can attend. They do themed trains. I know there's like a Santa train for Christmas. There's a murder mystery train as well. And last weekend we attended a 1940s event which was in and around Rowsley station. So while we're stopped here, let's cut back to that footage now and show you what that was all about.
Right guys, so we are currently in Rowsley. We've come to a place called Peak Rail and they have heritage steam trains, but we are not here for the steam trains today. We are in fact here for the 1940s weekend that they've put on. The price to get in is £20 per person. That does include a train ticket to Matlock and back, but we're not getting on the train today. We're here specially for the 1940s weekend. So Kyle's meant to be jumping in.
I'm here. Let's go check out some 1940s stuff. As we both wandered the station, exploring what the 1940s event has on to offer, we couldn't help but notice a fairly strong military presence in and around the area. And just as we were settling into things, we suddenly found ourselves in the middle of a battle reenactment.
That was pretty intense.
Didn't expect to be under gunfire today.
No. It was a really cool fun day actually. Every now and then they put on different events, and this weekend was the 1940s weekend with reenactment. Everyone was dressed up and it's just really cool.
It was pretty cool. Peak Rail also put on events fairly regularly from what we can see on the calendar.
Yep.
So if you are interested in coming out here and you want to spice up that train journey a little bit, have a look on the calendar because they do all kinds of different things.
They even do murder mystery, so
yeah,
that seems like something pretty fun.
Not quite the Orient Express, but still murder mystery on a train. So we'd highly recommend coming to check this place out. So the condition of the train is actually pretty good for probably how old it is.
Yeah.
I don't know how old it is, I'll stick it on screen, it's probably hundreds of years old, but gives off big Hogwarts Express vibes. There's lots of wood, there's lots of brass, but it's all in fairly nice condition, isn't it?
Also reminds me of like the Orient Express, so
Yeah.
if you're looking for like something fancy,
Similar
but
vibes.
like not the price tag of the Orient Express, Peak Rail is where it's at.
The line itself here dates back over 180 years to around 1840, when the first section of the line was opened. It used to be considerably longer and would link both Manchester and Derby together, crossing the famous Monsell Head Viaduct in what was once known as one of the most scenic lines in Britain. So now the line is just a short section of track to enjoy, and the journey today is we're going to head from Rowsley south up through Darley-Dale all the way up towards Matlock, and then we're going to get to Matlock and the trains are going to turn around and we're going to head all the way back. That's going to take us around about an hour and a half or so. So we don't really go anywhere on this train, it's all about the experience. Eventually, on our mini journey, the train reaches the Matlock end of the line, where it actually disconnects from the carriages to reconnect on the front again and turn the train around for our journey back. Well, that's it. That's the end of our railway experience. We are coming back into Rowsley South. Well, I probably shouldn't be hanging out the window like that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers. We're under a brolly. We're doing it like this.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's the end of the day now, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. You enjoyed our little train adventure and afternoon tea. Admittedly, we didn't film as much as we would have liked maybe on the train, and a lot of that food just sort of magically disappeared.
That just goes to show you like how much we enjoyed the food.
It was very nice. But if you guys have enjoyed this video and you're looking for something ever so slightly similar, we also filmed on the Snowdon Mountain Railway. We'll link that video at the end.
So if you enjoyed this video, please give us a big thumbs up.
And if you like the look of our very posh looking faces today, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. That way it should guarantee that you see our faces in the next video. So until then,
We'll see you in the next one. Bye!
peace.